regular and quality kills and high scoreboard finishes. And finally, Regular Rat for her financial contributions, particularly tonight. If you can see the change to our parade, these new flags, it would look a bit shit without it, so Spamby. Yeah, just a few final thanks from me. You know, not much has flown, most of which I was an enlisted person, and then up to brigade, and then to the number 2. Thanks for all your support and putting up with me. And also, all the admins as well, I think, should get a shout out, because at the end of the day, no one wants to admin, but it's necessary, and without it, you know, we wouldn't have these great events. There's a reason we get, you know, this is the 5th of regular great event, you know, our Friday and our Sunday. So thank you to all the admins. And just a last big shout out to the Bane of the French. We all know him, Daddy Fred. Whilst we all, you know, help with recruitment, help with managing, at the end of the day, without him, we all wouldn't be here. We'd all be probably playing some Roblox or some shit. So, Spamby for Daddy Fred.
Well, we also play Roblox, remember that? Roblox on top, chaps. Just kidding. Spamby for that. Spamby. Spamby.
Yeah, thank you all. Long live the 5th and 32nd on top. Peace out. Mic drop.
Long live the 5th. Indeed. Very nice. All right. Gonna start off then. We have some other speeches as well, coming from some non-commissioned officers and regiment commanders and commissioned officers. Lance Corporal Lionheart from the 92nd Guard Linelanders. You're first out, so you may start. If you're here, is he present, Crab? Do you know?
He's coming up.
He's coming up. You gotta go faster, kid. There you go. Podium is yours. Spamby.
Hello, everyone. I haven't been a member of this regiment for long, and I haven't really prepared a thought-out speech, but I just want to say so far, thank you very much to General Fredrickson and the higher-ups for their hospitality. And I just wanted to say, in a week's time, I will be a fully fledged member of this regiment, and yeah, that's it. I just want to say thank you very much, and I hope you all enjoy the event tonight. Thank you.
Spamby.
Spamby for that. Spamby. The fog is coming, as the cavalry says. I don't know what that means, but it's probably something very positive. So Spamby in the chat. Spamby, boys. All right. I hope this speech will be a bit non-radical to the right wing. Ensign Cossack from the 20th Pavlovsky Grenadiers. Are you present, mate? You all the way in the back, is that it? Where is he? Cossack, we are waiting for you. Is he here? He's not present?
Ready.
Controversial already. Then we will move on. Colonel Hindenburg from the 29th King's German Legion. Spamby for him. That's yours. There you go.
Alright, I hope you can all hear me well.
Yes, we can.
So, yep, wonderful. So, I'm going to just start off by saying I welcome everyone, all of you, not just the 5th members, also the other regiments. Welcome. It's very nice that you joined us for this rather special event. So let's get right into it. So, well, I just gotta say, I don't really know where to start, but I'm very proud on what we accomplished, right? As the 5th. The whole 5th and the KGL, we have come a very long way. The KGL starting with no more than just 2 people. The 5th means a lot to many people. We aren't just a Holdfast regiment, we are an actual community. 5th wouldn't be what it is without its community, and the community is every single one of you, right? Let that sink in. It's important that we don't stop here. We have to keep going, keep growing, and keep delivering excellent Holdfast experience like we are right now. I joined the 5th over 1.5 years ago. I still remember it when Fredrickson was, you know, asserting dominance in a public lobby and just went up to me and was like, "Hey kid, I want to join a Holdfast regiment." Yeah, that was very funny. Many things happened since then. You know, many companies were founded, many events played. But even in darker times, you know, we still focused on the important things, which all brought us up to the point that we are at right now. The 5th is truly something different compared to other regiments, and it will always be. Anyone who hasn't recognized the 5th as a great regiment is honestly just a fool. All I can say is, I'm thankful for what the 5th has given me. This may sound silly, I know, but I've met many interesting people here. And this wouldn't all of this wouldn't have been possible without the man himself, you know, Fredrickson. Of course. What you've done, Fredrickson, is just truly amazing. And I hope that you know that. I'm never going to give up the 5th, and I hope that you won't do that too, Fredrickson. Thank you very much. That's it for me.
Spamby for that. Very emotional. Colonel Scottish from the 23rd Royal Welsh Fusiliers. You may get up here and assert dominance verbally. Come on. Bring it on, kid. Let's see it.
It's my water, so my voice may be a little fucked up, but let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm filled with immense pride and joy. The anniversary of this great community and we're all a part is here. I couldn't be happier with our progress. It's a testament to the dedication and unity of our members. We have grown, learned, and overcome challenges together. Our shared experience have forged unbreakable bonds, making us a tight-knit family. Let's take a moment to reflect on this achievement and celebrate how far we have come. It's a testament to our collective effort and unwavering pursuit of excellence. I want to express my deepest gratitude to all who have contributed to this moment. Your commitment, discipline, and support have been instrumental. Together we will continue to march forward, surpassing any obstacles in our path. I'm incredibly proud of our achievements and excited for what lies ahead. Let's cherish this moment and strive for even greater milestones in the future. Thank you, and may the 5th Royal Division continue to march proudly towards victory. Thank you very much. Spam B.
Spam B for that. Spam B. Spam B. Amazing chat GPT speech right there. Just kidding, with you. Just kidding. Amazing, amazing.
Okay.
That was emotional. That really was emotional. Let's move on. Colonel Holdfast of the 42nd Black Watch, the legend and recruiter, the man himself. Are you here, Holdfast?
Yeah.
You may start.
So, hello every Regimental Scout here today. Thank you for coming, and everyone else. And the face of Nicole. So, I misread the poster first, so I had to make this a minimum of 5 minutes. So it will be a bit long this week. I'll start with it. Now, while I've only been here for around 8 months at this point, I'm glad to say I've had lots of good times in the 5th. And I hope to have more with you in the future. And I've learned and I've met a lot of great people. Since I was screwed by good old Scottish doctor the size. And I don't think I would have came back to the 5th in December if it wasn't for him. So I'd just like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, being a great guy, shares with sense of comedy, and bringing me back to this wonderful community. Now, I've all the people I've met in the 5th, my personal favourites being Durong, Mr. Beast, Bonaparte and Onion, the man legend himself, the whale, Baldrin. But some have moved on since, as we all do at some point. And so will I someday, but I'm glad to say, when in the future I'll look back, this great community of good memories. And yeah. In my early days when I joined, 23rd, Cavalry, Artillery, and all the other regiments, my own company, 42nd, well, are so important and key parts of the 5th. I'd like to thank every regiment that showed up today, and every enlisted member, as nothing would function without. As you all are so important to making this community viable. So thank you for coming here today, and putting your time into it, and being good people here. Now that's like the announcement of the 42nd. The 42nd has plans on opening up a Dutch-speaking company inside of it, with the press ones head of the company, so I'd like to say congratulations for being active, coming this far in the 42nd, also being a good mate of mine. And I'd also like to thank my NCOs, Corporal Snake. You joined in February, 4 days after the 42nd was made, and you've been active ever since, showing up at least once a week. So I'd just like to thank you and show you I think of you as a great friend and NCO, and I'm glad you've been by my side all this time. So thank you, I really mean it, and the 42nd, well, wouldn't be what it is today without you. Then some words for Lance Corporal Butch. You joined in February, been active ever since, and you're only promoted recently to NCO. So I'd like to thank you for being here today. I think it was a good mate of mine, and I want to grab a pint with you in Bristol in the future on some of you. So keep it up, bud. And King Loop, I think he was a great friend. I've been a fan of Ellery History Facts since 1966. Okay. Keep it up, man, keep it up. That concludes my speech. I'd like to announce that I do plan on retiring at some point in the future to get ready for college and all that, but that's in another year or so. But apart from that, I'll be finding a good replacement to take it over the 42nd in my seat. I'd just like to conclude my speech saying thank you once again for making this game what it is to me. Being where I saw in hard times, that's all for me, thank you.
Thank you for that off. It's very emotional and a good speech right there, mate. Cossack, I see that you have returned. Ensign Cossack from the 20th. Get up here, mate, and do what you gotta do. Spamby.
Like that, and thank you for Anvil for making the 20th Spamby.
Yeah, Spamby for that. Spamby.
I'd like to thanks again the FIF, because the FIF make me important when I join. This is the first time I feel important in one game. So thank you so much, guys. and long live the 5th.
Long live the 5th, brothers. Long live the 5th. Long live the 5th. The largest, the most dominant, and at the moment most powerful clan in Holdfast. Spamby for that. We will never stop on the ground. Alright, let's move on. A lot of you know this man as a VoIP spammer, perhaps a bit of an annoying guy. His name is Skull the Crawler from the 19th Nizami Livasi. Spamby for him, and may God bless him and keep him. Take care, come on. Get up there, Skull.
Well, my speech is gonna be short compared to the others, but, well, I shall start. Well, boy, I've joined this regiment a year and a half ago, a year and 6 months ago, and back then we were usually getting referred as a Norwegian regiment called the 5th Regiment offered, or the 5th, then Kongen Skåde, or yeah, whatever, that is Slavic or Nordic language that is. I was brought to the 92nd as an NCO and then worked myself up, rank by rank, and I formed what is now known as the 23rd Royal Welsh Fusiliers. Back then, King's Royal Fusiliers with Animal. And after that, I promoted Scottish and raised him, and then he raised the 23rd by himself up to it became a dead company. And then I have formed the only standing active Turkish regiment in the entire Holdfast community. Sami Livasi. Well, that's it. Sign up to the VPN today and use the code
Marcus.
to defeat the sassy big Chinese.
Spamby for that, Spamby. Yeah, Skull, I just want to say one thing to you, mate. Without you, I personally wouldn't have had the motivation to keep this up. You have been a very huge part of my motivation. We've known each other for 2 years now, and I will always appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Alright, then we're gonna move on to the next speech. Colonel West from the 95th Rifles Regiment.
Alright.
Spamby for that.
I've tried improv in a speech since I was aware when I needed the right one. But I'm just going to take this time to thank everyone for where I am today. Because I wasn't expecting to become Colonel in the 95th. I was kind of quite comfortable being junior NCO, and then everyone, I assume most of you know what happened with chain reactions. I would like to thank my loyal company members, Foxy, Fancy, Flaxen and the new recruits, who stuck by us and give us a bit of company while I sort this out. And I'm starting to see a positive incline with the members. Yeah, fear God, honour the King, gentlemen.
Spamby.
Spamby for that, and never stop spamming the B. Spam the B. Spam the B. I believe that we have one more speech from a very famous man, the 5th. Lieutenant Whitenorth. Lieutenant Whitenorth from the 30th Coldstream Guards. Spamby for him.
Hello, everyone. I didn't prepare a speech in advance or anything, but I was so moved by just looking around and seeing everyone here today that I decided I'd give a few words on behalf of the 30th. I know Shield Bro might have wanted to say a few words himself, but he's busy recording. Many of you may know me. I'm mostly on the NA side. Some of you may know me from the Melee team. Some of you may know me if you come to our North American events. But I've been here. I'm not like these guys. I'm not one of the OGs, but I've been here for a few months. I've been around Holdfast for a long time. And I remember I joined back when it was Remco's artillery company. We had Alpha Sus as our NCO for the company, so those good old days. And I saw the regiment then. It was a beautiful sight then. It is even more of a beautiful sight now. How we've grown, how things have developed. It has been great to be along for the ride. I've seen many regiments. I have a lot of time playing this game. I've been in a lot of regiments, and this is, this regiment, the 5th, that Fredrickson and everyone else here has worked hard to develop and grow is something else, I tell you. It's something else as far as the passion for the game that everyone here shows, the community. It is quite something else. So here's to the 5th, and here's to another 2 years.
Shooting is disabled, but Spamby! Yeah, we have to disable that for security reasons. If I get assassinated, the 5th will go down. So we have to Spamby! Ignore that. Leave the car.
Take over the...
Absolutely not, kid. Let's move on. Anyone else from the NCOs or commissioned officer regiment leaders from the 5th that wishes to hold any speeches? No? Then we're gonna move on. From the regiment representatives on the right side here, we have the first man up, Dennis Isak from the DED. Are you there, Dennis?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Dennis. Jump scare. There he is. Sammy.
Yeah, exactly. So, I will be honest. When I actually have created my first regiment, I was not really familiar with the 5th Regiment of Foot at that moment. It was the time when I created the 23rd Infantry Regiment. But at the same time, the people from that regiment showed a lot of compassion to me and for all of my boys when we joined their Friday and then, of course, their Sunday event. After that, a lot of things happened. I have been overthrown for some reason, and yet I actually had all of the strength that I actually had. I have created a new regiment from the start, like I would say. And when I actually created a new regiment, I was actually looking on Fred, on his experience, on everything that he actually created. I have taken lessons, my own lessons, and I'm very thankful for everyone here to actually create. All of you, for some reason, gave me power to not give up on one moment and finally to become one of the most important people inside of the Russian-speaking Holdfast community. Before I end, I want to actually share you a little joke before I will leave everyone here. A little girl is sitting in the bus with her mother. She asked her mom, "Mommy, when the Fred will add skins for the division to bone?" Half of the bus cried, add for fucking sake skins, Frederickson.
Yeah, the uniform. Spam bit, spam bit. They'll be added soon. One day.
You promised this for 3 months, you fucker.
Yeah, been 3 months now, but we'll add them soon. We'll add them. One day, brother, one day. Alright, let's move on. Let's spam bit. We have one more candidate. That is, okay. Scarlils. Yes, from the 87 hour. My favorite Spanish regiment, Spambe.
Hello, first of all, thank Ferguson for inviting us. As the part of the High Command, we are grateful to be able to share the celebration of your second anniversary. We have been participating in your events for some time now. There have been good times and also bad times, but the important thing is to keep the community together and active. We wish you a long life as a regiment and that you continue to grow and maintain your good relations. Congrats and thank you.
Spambi.
God bless the 87 hour. God bless you. Alright, then we're gonna move on. Jacob from the 3rd Division, I believe that you had a few words. Jacob, are you present here?
Yes, I am.
There he is. Spambi for 3rd Division. Very good Polish regiment as well.
First of all, we are really glad and wanted to thank you, everyone, and you, Fredrickson, that you have invited us, because we know that we have long friendship and relationship, not only between our regiments, but as well between each other. So thank you for inviting us, our regiment. I am representing us today, and we are really glad to see and watch how the 5th has grown into the big and strong regiment. I and myself has played this game for a very long time and know many regiments that do not play anymore. But the 5th, since they started, they still play and they grow and they're growing into even bigger regiment. And since we are cooperating with them, since we as the 3rd Division were able to see how they are growing, we are really pleased that we can have such a big and beautiful ally. it's really pleasing to see so many detachments, so many people in the one regiment. That's really amazing and beautiful to witness that particularly one person and one community can gather so many people from so many different countries and so many different societies. And it's really something impressive to see and witness that Fredrickson and his staff has achieved. And I wanted to thank you guys and everyone. I wanted to thank you for your things that you're giving into the Holdfast, into the community. Without the fifth, we wouldn't have so many great events like the Sunday Realistic event or the Friday Line Battle. We are really glad that we could cooperate with each other, and really hope that fifth and many other regiments that are here today will still stay strong in this community and in the Holdfast, and we will still be together. So thank you everyone, and thank you very much Fredrickson, and thank you Fifth for your cooperation and your long-living relationship with each other.
God bless you, Jacob. God bless you on Third Division. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you.
Big up Poland.
Thank you. Spam B for that. Spam B for Third Division. A long and strong ally of the 5th Third Division. Always been our side, always been supportive, always invited us to events. God bless, God bless. Alright, I think we're actually going to move on now to the one of the main speeches for tonight, Anvil, or Rebecca, as some know him as. Spam B for that, Chief of Staff of the 5th. You may start.
Well, gentlemen, how are we doing today? It's actually a great day to announce our good old 2nd anniversary, and I'm really happy to stand here as the High Command. I would say the right hand of facts, and I was. But it's a great day as usual. I really enjoyed 5th my whole life. I've been in the regiment for a year, let's say, and I have had a very good time, had good events. We won a lot of times, we had a lot of struggles, but we actually came out on top all the time because of our hard work and the good old relationship with the other regiments as well. And I would like to thank Cossack as well for helping me out with my own Russian regiment, for trying to recruit as well. So I thank you for that. As well as thank you, Fredrickson, for good old effort, as well as everything that you have made for us. And this is the success, and you have achieved your own dreams, and we have achieved our own as well. And it's great. So spam B for that, gentlemen.
Spam B for that. God bless you, Anvil, and God bless the 20th Pavlovsky Grenadiers, together with the 5th Royal Division. Rebecca on top. Spam B for that. Spam B. Okay. We're gonna move on now to Melendil. Did you also have an extra speech, or was that it from you?
No, mate. Once is enough for me.
Yeah, once is enough.
You got to leave.
We're gonna move over to the promotion stuff. Right. So for the non-commissioned officers, I'm gonna read up some names that I would like you to step up here. Lance Corporal Barnone, Lance Corporal Lexi, Lance Corporal Schweifu, Lance Corporal Kingsman, Lance Corporal Adio, Lance Corporal Butch, and Lance Corporal Slender. Gentlemen, you're all getting promoted to corporal within your regiment due to your effort when it comes to organizing events, recruiting, or just generally speaking benefiting your regiment. So spam B for well deserved that promotion. Well done. A beautiful special one. Corporal Jack, are you here? Corporal Jack Bullen.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack. Corporal Jack Bullen, you're also getting promoted to Sergeant within the 23rd Royal Welsh Fusiliers for your very good work there. I've seen you lead linesmate, and I've seen you organize events. You're doing amazing, brother. Doing amazing. And I hereby promoted to Sergeant. Spam B for that. Spam B. Congratulations.
Spam fucking B.
We have 2 more promotions. Sergeant Swatman and Sergeant Demon. Swatman from the artillery and Demon from the 32nd. You are both getting promoted to color sergeants of your regiments. This is due to your effort when it comes to recruiting, keeping the regiment alive, or generally speaking, just helping it. So spam B for that. You've both been serving it for a while and you deserve it. Spam B. Well done. We also have a few commissioned officer promotions. Ensign Hellish, Ensign Titan, both of you. Are you present?
Yes.
Well, spam B for that. You are present. You are both getting promoted to lieutenants within your regiment. So that would be the KGL and the 23rd Royal Welsh Fusiliers. So spam B for that. Very proud of you both. Spam B. They go down now. Lieutenant Robinson and Lieutenant Sash, both from the 32nd and the Cavalry. Quite a few specials promotions here. But maybe especially for Robinson. Robinson, are you also present here?
He's not, unfortunately.
He's not.
Well, but still, then Sash can also come up if he wants to. Those two have been serving here for a while. They're doing good. They're benefiting the 5th. They're recruiting. They're helping so much, and even Patreon members as well. And I would like to promote you both to captains within your companies. Regiments, apologize. So Spamby, congratulations. You may go down now. Well done. Alright. Now to perhaps the biggest promotion for tonight. Shield Bro. Is Shield Bro present here, or is he still in the free row?
Competition. It's a testament of resilience, teamwork, and the spirit of healthy competition. We are not here merely to win or lose, but to learn, evolve, and to reinforce our community bonds. Our participation in these line battles is a symbol of our determination, our commitment, and our character. It's a chance to grow together, to surpass our limit, and to represent our shared values. To the line battle, to us, to the 5th Regiment, thank you for this opportunity. We are proud to stand by your side and eager to see what the figure holds. Thank you.
God bless the GD. Thank you so much for the speech. Doing amazing events. You've been leading the 30th for around a few months now. And we need a brigadier for the 3rd brigade in the 5th. And therefore we have decided to promote you to brigadier. Therefore HQ, so Spamby for that. Congratulations, Shia, bro.
Huzzah!
Spamby. Well done, Shia, bro. Congratulations on that. Spamby.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
Yes, then we will also just do some quick announcements before we end this glorious ceremony or parade. As I've told you before, we have ordered 13 new flags for the 5th, so every regiment within the 5th will have their own flag to events, which is very good. These mods are very small as well, made by professional artists, SBG Black. Very strong and beautiful artists. Thank you for that. And we have also ordered 2 uniforms for the glorious 95th Rifles, so Spamby for that. Very proud of that as well. And yeah, I would like to say that that's basically it. I would like to thank the regiment representatives for coming.